All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, everybody. Woo! Y'all are genuinely happy to be here. This is amazing. Okay, so we have got a lot of awesome stuff in store for you. This is just how the stage typically looks. There's no musicians coming up. We're just doing this in case. For those of you who don't know me, because I was gone kind of in the middle, I was here hosting in the beginning. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jason Goldberg. Hi. 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 What was that?
Another one.
Another one. All we do is win, Sean. All we do is win. We got a little DJ Khaled thing going on. So my name is Jason Goldberg. I'm a mental performance coach. I am an author on the Mindvalley platform. I wrote a book called Prison Break, and I am supposedly one of the funniest people Vishen knows because he keeps putting me on this effing stage. And for those of you who keep asking, no, I'm not Vishen's twin brother. I know it's like the resemblance is just uncanny, but I promise we have no relation that I know of. We should do 23andMe just to find out, bro. So we have so much great stuff coming up today for you. It's kind of like a tribe variety show day in a way. We have some really awesome performances from people in the tribe. And for those of you who've been asking me at parties and off stage, I may be rapping today. Is that? You guys are cool with that? Okay, awesome. So before I rap, we actually have a professional that's coming to the stage who actually knows what they're doing when it comes to music. This is fun. I feel like I'm in an obstacle course. I'm like, the next person to the stage is, and get over here. So the next performer we have coming up to the stage is actually an Estonian artist who has studied in Spain and also here at the Estonian Academy of Music and Theater. Her music has a lot of messages of love and of hope and of personal development, which sounds like things we would never think about in this room, right? It doesn't seem like it aligns with us at all. No, but very, very excited to have her here and to perform. I got to see her sound check, and she is incredible. So please give a huge Mindvalley University welcome to Kristen Kalnapank.
Hello, Mindvalley, how are you feeling? All right. So do you guys like being in nature? You do? Have you been to the forest of Estonia? You have? Have you met the witches? Oh, ooh. So I went for a run one day. And this whole song came to my head. I was just like in the trance running, you know. And I was like, where is this coming from? And I realized I was feeling so good in the forest. I was so safe and protected. So the song was for the forest. And you'll find out what happened. It's called magnetic field. And you can think about any place that makes you feel really safe. And where you have these good ideas and you feel inspired. And I need to trip away. I need to get my space. Something I can't explain. No. But I have a vision. I don't want to cause any trouble, no. Ooh, sometimes I get lost in my bubble. And I try to be humble. Ooh, everything's a decision. When I'm in your magnetic field, I lose all my fears. I feel powerful and protected. Can I step in your magnetic field with nothing to conceal? We're all powerful and electrified. We're alive. So I was wondering if I should go for a longer run. But I was like, I'm feeling a little bit hungry. You know, fasting and then going for a run. But I still did it. And guess what I found? And I found a wild plum tree. Ooh. Yes, I was just feeling hungry. And I know a Mother Earth takes care of me. La da 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 da. To her I bow. I like the wind you slip through my fingers. Ooh, your magical scent still lingers on me. Oh, I feel you with all my senses. Somehow when I'm in your magnetic field, I lose all my fears. I feel powerful and protected. Can I step in your magnetic field with nothing to conceal? We're all powerful and electrified. Oh, 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 oh. La, da, 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 da. Ooh. Let me tell you one thing. If everything's a decision, then my life is a mission that might be completed after I die. Oh, sometimes I feel lonely, yeah. Want somebody to hold me when I'm alone. I feel like I could fly. Find your magnetic field. Lose all your fears. Be powerful and protected, 'cause they will wanna step in your magnetic field with nothing to conceal. We're all powerful and electrified. Remember that we are here and we're alive. Thank you. So, I know many of you have been here for 3 weeks, yeah? Or 1 week or 2 weeks. Do you guys feel a sense of a new family? All right, then sing it with me. We are family. All right. Yeah, and my brothers. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Come on now, sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters and my brothers with me. We are family. Yeah. Get up, everybody, and sing. Everyone knows that we go together as we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather. Now I won't tell no lie, and all of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me stay for the record. We're giving love in a family dose, and we are family. And I got all my sisters and my brothers and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Come on now, sing it to me. We are family. That's right. I got all my sisters and my brothers and me. Come on now, we are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Living life is fun, now it's just begun to get our chairs of this world's delights. Hopes we have for the future and our goals inside. Ooh, no, we don't get depressed. Here's what we call our golden rule. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. This is our family jewel. We are family. I got all my sisters and my brothers and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Come on now, sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters and my brothers and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Come on now, sing it to me. Come on now, sing it to me. Get up, everybody, and sing. Come on now, sing it to me. I got all my sisters and my brothers and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are family. Come on now. We are family. Yeah, yeah. We are family. Thank you. Martin Ots-Sülle.
All right, guys, make some noise for Kristen Counterbank. Wait, guys, I was going to perform now. Why are you taking everything off the stage? I know how to play instruments. Anybody have spoons? Can play the spoons. So, like I said, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up. We have somebody that you may or may not know, this Vishen guy coming soon. But so besides just me rapping today, we have somebody else rapping today that's going to be rapping in French. Does anybody speak French? Thank God, because I know this guy so well, and he always raps in French to me, and I think he's talking shit about me, but I don't know. So I'm gonna need to have somebody in the audience that can be my person, that can be like, he's fucking with you, bro. He's absolutely talking shit about you. So we have that. We have an aerialist. An aerialist? What? I literally almost tripped walking to the stage, and we have somebody who's an aerialist that's gonna be here. It's gonna be absolutely insane. So lots of amazing talent coming up, lots of incredible performances. But first and foremost, that's not giving anything away. I've heard like 5 people talk about it. We're supposed to do this in private without microphones. Sorry. If you hadn't been meditating through the performance, you could have told me. Vishen was doing the 7th phase just now if you missed it. It was really, really impressive stuff. Anyways, okay, so I fucked that one up, but it's okay. It's my first time fucking up, I'm sure. So anyways, I'm just gonna fuck off. Vishen, come on up.
Thank you, Jake. Several of the surprises that we were about to share, I was telling him, shh, sip it. But obviously, we should have synced on this way before. Guys, can I get my clicker, please? So, first, a couple of announcements.
Do you have a clicker?
Which I can't really share until I get the clicker. We got a frickin' aerialist, but we don't have a clicker. Did that work? Did that work? Okay, so welcome to the closing ceremony of Mindvalley University. Why are you guys cheering? It's supposed to be a time of sadness and melancholy. Oh, yes, you're right. Actually, not 365. Technically, if you did your proper math, it's 365 minus 21. Okay, so first, a couple of announcements, and then we're going to go to the actual closing ceremony. Want to give a big shout out to all the wonderful authors and speakers. They're all right here in the front row. Please give them a round of applause. Guys, please stand. Please stand up. Turn around. Awesome, guys. You can sit down now. So now that you get them an applause, now you can tear them up. Just go and give feedback on the app. So we actually want you to do this. If you guys could just open up the app and just put in feedback. We're going to give you 3 minutes. We're going to play some melodious music. So get ready to move, to dance, also to take notes. And we'll be beginning shortly. Tina, are you ready? So now, because all of you are using the Wi-Fi, everything basically crashed. Okay, Tina has it.
Can I get 3 numbers? Like,
yes.
Can we do a lucky draw? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I have 1,471 of you who rated the sessions. So now I need a number between 1 and 1,471.
Okay, 343. Okay, while Tina's doing complicated math. There we go.
Come in.
Why don't we do this later, Tina?
No, let's do it. 300.
43. Tell you what, let's just randomly, I'm just going to scroll. Okay, who is that person?
Well, now you messed it up.
Okay, I'm just going to scroll, and the winner is Suraj Kumar. Is Suraj Kumar here? Stand up, Suraj.
Let's do more.
Okay, we're going to do another one, and the winner is Denise Bolton-Bottoman. Is Denise Bolton-Bottoman here?
And third one.
You know what if we just throw the goodie bags and whoever grabs it gets it? Okay, Denise, guys, get on stage. And the next one is Frank Mischer. Okay, guys, if you hear a name called, get on stage. Awesome, Frank. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the third one. Thank you, guys. Okay, now, I want to give a couple of other announcements before we go into our main event for today, okay? So how many of you guys really loved Eric Edmead's presentation yesterday? Eric, where are you? Could you stand, please? Where is Eric Edmead's? Ah, there he is. So, one of the things that many people ask for is if they could enroll in Eric's Speakers Academy, which is an incredible 5-day program where Eric trains you to be a master speaker. Now, several of my team members have enrolled in it. Do you guys remember Gautam Khetrapal, who was on stage? So Gautam is such an incredible presenter. He's so funny, he's so charismatic. He's also very modest. What Gautam didn't make it clear to you yesterday is that, remember his story of training from Eric, then giving that messed up TEDx talk, where the slides wouldn't work and things went chaotic, sort of like what happened to me in the last 7 minutes. What Gautam didn't say loudly enough is that that messed up TED talk was put on YouTube with no marketing, nothing. It got 7 million views. 7 million views. Give a round of applause to Gautam. Okay? Gotham, if you're here, just run on the stage and run off the stage so they remember who you are. There he is. That's Gotham. 7 million views. So Gotham was one of the students at Eric at Mead's Speakers Academy. And honestly, before Eric worked with Gotham's brain, like, I couldn't have an intelligent conversation with Gotham. Gotham just basically did not speak. Yeah, he communicated in head nods. But you can see him now. So the next Speakers Academy is happening October 24th and 28th. It's happening in the lovely city of Tallinn. Anyone been there? And if any of you guys are interested, this is an investment. Typically, you would have your business pay for it. It's around 12 grand. There is a discount for booking at Mindvalley University. You get it at 8,999. And the reason is because Eric works one-on-one with people. So the capacity for this is going to be about 35 to 50 people, depending on the number of facilitators Eric can get. Okay, so it's a very limited thing. And if you want to make the deposit and reserve your spot, just take a photograph of that. Go ahead and put in the deposit. You don't have to apply or anything. No matter where you are in your life right now as a speaker, Eric will be able to mold you. Now, here's the cool part about it. Eric spoke to me last night and he said, how about at the end of Speakers Academy, the person who delivers the best speech, because you will do that, you will have to deliver a speech at the end of these 5 days. And by the way, these 5 days are not easy, 12 hours a day. But Eric will groom you to be a person who can deliver a talk that gets millions of views, and likely it will change the trajectory of your life. And then these 35 to 50 people get on stage, they present, and the one who gets the best votes from their peers, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to put that person on stage at A-Fest. You will be given an opportunity to present an 18-minute talk at A-Fest. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and enroll. Now, let's go on to the next thing. So many beautiful things have happened at Mindvalley University, things that words simply cannot describe. And so there's an extremely talented person in this room who's been capturing everything on film. You've seen him running around with heavy cameras, and he put together this beautiful video. So I'm going to get off the stage and watch this with you as we play this video.
Time is running, it's moving fast and faster, it's speeding on. Life is wonderfully life is wonderfully beautiful. Life is wonderfully beautiful. Life is wonderfully
People who step into their greatness are people who are already whole, already complete. It is happiness in the now. It's truly living life, being grateful, being blissful, being connected, but at the same time doing something good for the world.
Kelly, get on stage, please. Where is Skip Kelly? There you are. Come on up, Skip. Skip. I'll let you soak this in. If you loved that video, stand up. Stay there, Skip. Now you got to be in a video. Skip, thank you for that amazing video. Skip, by the way, doesn't work for Mindvalley. He did this all out of his own love. He filmed, edited, produced it, all in time just for this closing. Would you like to say any words to your peers?
I'm so honored. You know, I told Vishen after the first MVU that it changed my life so much that I would come for 25 years. And occasionally I regret saying that out loud. But I'm so thankful that this program exists, and I'm just so excited to get more and more people to it. I heard it was 1,450, something like that this year, so about 5,000 next year, right? Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Skip. So with that, let's give you a glimpse of what's happening Mindvalley event-wise over the subsequent years. It is so good that this pandemic is over, because this is what's happening next. If you guys love Mindvalley University, we're now looking at taking seeds of this idea and dropping these seeds in cities around the world. So the first thing that's happening is, with the launch of my new book, I'm going to be doing an event called Vision Live. It's basically ideas from my books. We're going to have several incredible guest speakers, including Jay Shetty and a couple of other incredible names. This is going to be happening in LA in September. And then we're doing this. We're creating a new type of event called Mindvalley European Weekends. We're going to combine that with a Vision Live event in Berlin, October 1st and 2nd. So what would a European weekend look like? Well, actually, we have no idea. We are making that and creating this as we go along with your input. We've been sitting down with the people from Germany, with the people from France, and we're going to start doing these weekend events, 2 days. Hundreds of members are going to come together in cities like Berlin and Paris. There's going to be opportunities for major speakers to come and share, but also for members to share. There's going to be incredible parties and, of course, a lot of connection. So you guys are all invited to Berlin, October 1st and 2nd, and then Paris, November 12 and 13. But because my team is so excited from this opening up of the world again, they didn't want to stop at just Berlin and Paris, and so there's going to be a Mindvalley Live Dubai. So for the longest time, we've been doing Mindvalley Live in LA, but because Dubai has now become the city with the highest concentration of Mindvalley members per capita, we knew we had to bring this to Dubai. So this is sort of a roadmap, just till the end of the year. These are major events that you can attend as a Mindvalley member all around the world. And so hopefully we will see you at one of these future events. So you do not have to wait 365 days, minus 21, to attend the next Mindvalley University. But if you do want to attend the next Mindvalley University, it's going to be happening next year back in Tallinn, July 3rd to 23rd. Now, I know originally when we started Mindvalley University, the idea was to do it in a different city every year. But what we found is that if we did do it in a different city, it actually becomes really challenging to do logistically. My team is mostly Estonian, And in Estonia, we have the great connections. When we do this in cities in Croatia or even in Barcelona, it's a lot messier. And then everyone who comes has to get reorientated with a new city again. If you want to explore a new city, we will have Mindvalley weekends in Dubai, in Paris, in Berlin. There'll be plenty of time to explore the city. But we feel that having a safe home that we can come back to and unite as a tribe, where we know where to get the best Airbnbs, we know where the best restaurants are, we're familiar with the stage and the venue, we feel that is the best way to make Mindvalley University really thrive. Because it's not about the city, right? If you want to explore the city, go do a vacation. Mindvalley University is about the community. And for the community to thrive, we need a city that has great restaurants, healthy food, an amazing convention space that the community can leverage. And that's why we'll continue doing it in Tallinn. Who knows? Maybe in the future we might have an office in Lisbon or Paris. Maybe we'll consider there. But for now, the next Mindvalley University will be right back here in this incredible land. And we'll see you guys next year. If you want to buy tickets, and support us in advance, so by buying the tickets early, you help fund the event. We do not make money from Mindvalley University. We, in fact, typically lose a little bit of money. And the reason for that is because we do this because it's such an incredible experience, not just for all our members, but also for me and my children. Every time I do this, my children change. And so, even if this was not my project, I would continue participating in this just for the sake of my kids and also all the fun that I have. And so Mindvalley University, by you buying a ticket early, it does help fund this project so we can continue doing this every year. And next year, we're hoping to get 2,000 people here. 2,000 people. We may have to rent 2 conference centers, but we'll make that happen. And that means even more incredible opportunities to meet and connect with the most amazing people in the world. That said, let's look back. We look back at the love, let's look back at the unity, at the cohesion between all of us. A great thing about Mindvalley University is that you take really good people. Aren't the people here just really good, quality, amazing people? You take these really good people and you mash them together, and magic happens. And so a couple of the really good people in this room wanted to sing a song. And I'm going to invite them on stage. And they wanted to teach you this song because they feel that this is one of the greatest songs in the world that echo the value of unity. Come on up, guys. I'm going to give you a mic. If you'd like to announce why you chose this song.
Thanks, Vision. Hey, everyone. Hello. So, in 1985, a group of amazing musicians in America, in response to British's Tears Are Not Enough, I think, created an amazing, iconic song called We Are the World. And I think at the time it was meant for helping famine relief in Ethiopia, and right now we have a famine of leadership. So in response to that, we're going to sing this song for everyone in the world, for everyone that's here that's a leader, maybe from behind or from above or on stage. We all need to be the leaders that we wish to see in the world, and nothing brings people together quicker than music and song. So I hope that you'll enjoy this song, sing it with maybe some thoughts of prayers for people all over the world, from Ethiopia to Ukraine to Kurdistan, to all kinds of places where life is pretty rough because of poor leadership. So with that in mind, and Lionel and Michael and Quincy Jones were a big part of this, and so I'm sure that their energy will be here with us as well. So thanks so much, Vishen, for
comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. Beyond the world, beyond the children, beyond the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free.
As God has shown us by turning stone to bread. And so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world. We are the children.
We are the one to make a brighter day, so let's start giving.
Oh, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me.
When you're down and
just you and me. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. Yes, sir. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. Good God. We are the children. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving. All right, did you hear what I said? There's a choice we're making.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Vision.
Thank you, guys. So to get us pumped for our next session, I want to invite our infamous French rapper Yakub on stage. Yakub, you ready? Yakub was a tribe member. He actually is the chief energy officer at a little company called Goldcast, whom I bet you've seen the videos of. And Yakub was performing at Mindvalley Summit in 2020. I just handed him the mic, and he dazzled the entire crowd. And I wanted to give an opportunity to dazzle this crowd right here in Tallinn. Please give a little big round of applause to Yakub.
Hey, hey, hey.
Thank you, brother.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna need your full participation for this. This is the final day. This is the beginning of something new, but the final day of something incredible. We're gonna have to bring back that masculine, feminine energy. We're gonna have to bring back that we are the world energy. So everybody up, please. This is a rap concert now. We're taking over. Let's do this, DJ. Feel the music. Whenever you learn the words, sing with me. Let's all sing together. This is the Mindvalley University anthem. Maybe we'll make it on the radio. Maybe on MTV. Y'all ready? So on fire, we gon' make the roof burn. Burn. Come on, burn, baby, burn. We come to Mindvalley U because we wanna learn. Learn. Come on, learn, baby, learn. No, it ain't on my concern. Ain't on my concern, no, ain't on my concern. We going straight to the moon, ain't no U-turn. Ain't no U-turn, louder please. Regarde tous ces beaux visages, nous sommes tous unis. Ça vient de l'Asie, par l'Europe, les États-Unis. On était des étrangers, maintenant c'est la famille. On est soudés solidaires, comme Tony et Mani. We were strangers, but now we ride together. Don't mind the sky, we fly in any weather. We're too hot, can put us on the pedal store. You've heard vision, we're unfuckwittable. We so on fire, we gon' make the roof burn. Burn, come on, burn, baby, burn. We come to Mindvalley U because we wanna learn. Learn, come on, learn, baby, learn. The limiting beliefs are none of our concern. None of our concern, no, none of our concern. Yo, y'all can feel the energy, I need more of that, please. Une seconde, fallait que je respire, que j'enregistre tout ce wisdom dans mon esprit. Je travaille sur moi car je prends soin de mon palais. Je suis venu ici car l'éducation n'arrive jamais. I feel so strong, must be the university. This is the anthem for the world's best university. Mindset of a champion like Muhammad Ali. Put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. We so on fire, we gon' make the roof burn. Burn, come on, burn, baby, burn. We come to Mindvalley because we wanna learn. Learn, come on, learn, baby, learn. The limiting beliefs are none of our concern. None of our concern, no, none of our concern. We going straight to the moon, ain't no U-turn. Ain't no U-turn, no, ain't no U-turn. When I say mind, y'all say valley. Mind, mind. When I say we rock, y'all say together. We rock, we rock. When I say mind, y'all say valley. Mind, mind. When I say we rock, y'all say together. We rock, we rock. I love y'all. Let's keep that energy for the whole day, for the rest of our lives. We're changing the world. This is more powerful than any country, any government, any army. This yes, yes. One last time, come on. When I say mind, y'all say valley. Mind, mind. When I say we ride, y'all say together. We rock, we rock. When I say mind, y'all say valley. Mind, mind. When I say we ride, y'all say together. We rock, we rock. I love y'all.
I have no idea. I have no idea what that man is saying in French, but it sounds so good. Jakub, next time when we're hanging out, just speak to me in French. I don't have to understand you. I just want to feel the vibe, okay? So, before we close up, I wanted to, I was inspired by what Cameron Harrell shared. When Cameron Harrell gave his incredible talk just a few days ago, he presented it as letters to his younger self. A couple of key lessons that he would speak to the younger entrepreneur, the emerging entrepreneur within him, so that that younger entrepreneur could shortcut their development. What I want to share with you today are letters that I would write to my younger self as I've gone through this more than a decade-long journey of building up this community in Mindvalley. There are 6 particular ideas I want to share, and we're also going to lock these ideas within you with song, with music, and with certain embodiment practices. Are you guys ready? Yes. Now, the first one is really, really, really important. Community matters. We've come past an era where there was so much isolation. And hopefully in our lifetime, we won't go through another crazy pandemic again. But community matters. How many of you here care about living long? Right? You want to live long? Well, according to the Blue Zone studies, what will help you live long most is the people around you, the quality of the community around you. I'm sure you guys have heard of this book, right, called The Blue Zone. I was hanging out with one of the co-authors of the book, and I asked him, is it really true that drinking low to moderate alcohol increases your lifespan? And he goes, actually, we don't think that it's the alcohol. What do people do when they're drinking alcohol? They're connecting with other people over wine. It's the community, not the drink. You can connect over tea, you can connect over kombucha, but it's the community that matters. So I want to share with you a story on how important community was to me and why I want you to make the same effort I did to create your first community. You can do it in your own city, you can do it in your space, you can do it along your own terms, you can even use the Mindvalley community and create something with the Mindvalley app. Now, with me, how this entire thing began was in a really interesting way. I was invited to be an extra speaker at a big event happening in Calgary. Now, the main speaker was this wonderful lady called Lisa Nichols. That picture is a picture of Lisa, and Lisa didn't know it at the time, but she would become the first major Mindvalley speaker on stage. So I was invited to go to this big event to be a speaker, but I wasn't the main speaker. I was one of the fill-in-the-gap speakers. So if other major speakers say no, or if the organizer can't fill all the allocated stage time, the organizer, who was a friend of mine, would basically give his miserable friend a break and put his friend on stage. So that was me at this event in Calgary. And I remember Lisa was so dynamic, she was so magnificent. After she got off stage, they were actually charging $100 for people to come and hang out in a VIP room and have dinner in the presence of Lisa Nichols, just so, you know, some of her magnificent Lisa Nichols vibe could rub off on them. And so I was at that dinner, and I went up to Lisa, and I convinced her to have lunch with me. And so Lisa and her team, and me and my team, we had lunch together. And my goal was one thing. I wanted to get Lisa to come and speak at an event I was going to create. So at that point, I decided to create an event. I had a name for it. I was going to call it Awesomeness Fest. And the idea was I was going to bring awesome people together on a beach, and we were going to have a lot of fun, and we were also going to learn from each other. But to convince people that it was a real thing, I needed a big-name speaker. That's why I was at that lunch with Lisa Nichols. So I sit in front of Lisa, and I ask her, so Lisa, you know, what makes you choose an event that you speak at? And she goes, Vishen, I don't need to choose anymore. My entire calendar is organized for me. Everything is fully booked for me. And I ask her, are you looking for more speaking opportunities? She goes, absolutely not. Vishen, let me show you my calendar. You see these? They are 52 weeks of the year. Do you know how many weeks I'm speaking over the next 1 year? 51. And then I have 1 week to rest. And then I have to continue traveling around the world speaking because I am Lisa Nichols. Now, of course, she didn't say it that way. Lisa's like the sweetest person, but she exudes that confidence. So I turned to my assistant who was next to me, and I'm like, what are the dates we were thinking for our event? And my assistant says, sometime around like July or June. So I asked Lisa, that 1 week where you are resting, when do you choose that? Like, I'm just curious. Is it during the winter? Is it during the summer? And she goes, oh, Vishen, I know that week because I'm so looking forward to that week. It's December 11th. And I go, wow, isn't that funny? And I nudge my assistant. When are we doing our event again? And my assistant goes, what, June? And I nudge her. She goes, December 11th. So I'm go, Lisa, wow, what a coincidence. Weren't you in The Secret? Don't you believe in coincidences? And so Lisa said yes. And Lisa ended up showing up at A-Fest. That is Lisa. That picture was taken with Lisa registering herself at A-Fest with the first 250 people who were courageous enough to sign up for the first Mindvalley event. And that's how all of this started. So if I could make that effort to get an event going, think about what you can do as well, right? Now, by getting Lisa Nichols, I then went to all of these other amazing speakers. I went to Sri Kumar Rao. I'm like, Sri Kumar Rao, you're an amazing MBA professor, but would you like to be on stage with Lisa Nichols? Because I think this is going to change the trajectory of your career. Are you free December 11th? And one by one, I got Sri Kumar Rao, and then I got other amazing speakers, Christy Marie Sheldon, all of these incredible names, and A-Fest became a thing. And it was so successful, there was a second A-Fest and the third A-Fest, and then eventually it led to Mindvalley University. Now, how can you do the same thing in your life? So one of the things that we are working on right now is we are signing up on working with a software platform called Bevy. And Bevy is going to allow our tribe members to create local meetup groups. So Bevy allows a lot of different companies to create local tribes. So the company Figma, which is a design company, has it. Many game companies have local tribes of gamers. We're going to give you guys access to Bevy. And you're going to be able to use Bevy to create certain unique type of meetups. It could be a dinner. You can say, hey, I want to have a dinner with 12 members in my city, and I'm going to pay, or everybody contributes $20. You could decide that you want to get people together at a yoga studio and teach something. You could decide that you want to organize a trip to Burning Man or at any other festival. But we want to do this because community is one of the most important things. We spoke about longevity, right? But look at this statistic. We're all chasing happiness. But according to Harvard, the only thing that correlates with happiness, and it's a 0.7 correlation, is the strength of your social connections. So all of us, if we want to live longer, if we want to be happy, we want to create community. And the best thing about creating community is you don't just win by yourself. You win with everyone that you bring together. So to remind us of this idea of community and unity, I want to call up Jason Goldberg.
So I would love to share a little something with you. I'm not going to be fucking chief energy officer like Yakub killed it. Y'all make some noise for Yakub. He absolutely murdered that. But I wrote something that was really inspired by all of my experiences with Mindvalley and with A-Fest, and something that I love about this community is that we challenge the status quo, right? We are hungry for growth, for ourselves and for everybody around us. And we're not going to settle for the bullshit. We're not going to settle for mediocre. And so I wrote something that was inspired by that and by this community that I love so much, and so I want to share it with you now, if that's cool. Is that cool with you guys? Yeah. Since your first breath out the womb, you've been taught never to question but just assume. Every testament that was spewed, well-intentioned, defended points of view pointed at you, but those points of view aren't the point of you. Instead of living conditioned, I got my vision straight and called an audible like the spoken version of Prison Break. We're the collision of persistence and decisions, leading a coalition on an expedition to innovate. Till every house party's like Kid and Play. Whether rich or gay or a different race, we can share dinner plates and inner space with no hidden hate. You dig it, mate? Good. Because to go from division to addition, we can't assimilate. Never diminished and never finished, I'll spit for days. It's what my soul and wisdom craves, to be whisked away and shift your wishful ways into your business days, giving you permission to envision limitless ways to flip the game. I'm ecstatic because my pen's magic. And my Mindvalley tribe has me vibe like 10 backflips. Because you turn my world upside down and we support each other so we stand upright now. From yoga in the sun to fun nights now. And our growth is collective so we love life now. And we spread so much light now. We can turn uptight frowns to upside down. Fist up right now. But settle down for a pause. Because even without the sound of a round of applause, you feel the pound of the cause. My power is boundless and raw. You are truly limitless. And thanks to this squad, now you're a force.
Thank you, my friend. Love you, man. So idea number one. Life is all about the people around you. And wherever you are, know that building community, which could be as simple as inviting a group of people over to dinner, is the first step towards sparking so much other great things in your life. Now, idea number two is very related. It is what comes from that community. Happiness, bliss. So the word blisscipline is one of my favorite words in the world. And this is what it means. It means stop attaching your happiness to some future goal. There's a really beautiful book called Quantum Healing or something. And the author in that book has this amazing quote. She says, do not attach your happiness to some future goals. You must be happy before your goal, for happiness is the rocket fuel towards the goal. Blisscipline is that idea. It is the idea that the number one discipline we should practice is to be in a state of bliss. Whether you do it by taking supplements like Sean Wells does over there, or you do it through your morning yoga practice, or you do it through a gratitude practice, it doesn't matter. Blisscipline is the number one discipline. And when we can practice that, everything else in life explodes. There's this whole new science called PQ, positivity quotient, and it measures the ratio of your positive moments to your negative moments. And what the scientists who study PQ found is that in terms of everything, in terms of your health, in terms of your productivity at work, in terms of how teams perform, the higher your ratio of positive moments, the better the performance. But the Western world gets this all mixed up. It says your happiness must come upon you hitting some goal. And that is going to cause so many of us, if we forget that, to get on that bullshit hamster wheel, right? Perpetually chasing some future horizon that you are never going to catch, because you can't get to the horizon. The further you go, the further back it goes. So remember blisscipline. I started working with a really interesting spiritual teacher recently. His name is Barry Morgulin. Some of you here may have heard of him. And Barry suggested a really interesting exercise to all of us that were in his mentorship group. So first, I want to give credit where it's due. This exercise comes from Barry Morgulin. Every morning, he makes us think about the day before and count the number of happy moments. So, and a good number should be approaching 100. So think about that. You're literally counting every little tiny happy moment. Now, I'm super excited to say that at this Mindvalley University, I hit my record. It was 91. It was 91. It was one of the days during Mindvalley University because I just had so many amazing, interesting moments. If you're doing the 6-phase meditation, when you come to the gratitude part, you can add this on. Count every happy moment from the previous day. In a really amazing day, I'll be well over 80. But thanks to you guys and the magic of Mindvalley University, I hit 91 on one particular day. And I hope you guys also had this amazing number of happy moments. Now, Barry Morgulin also suggested another really interesting technique that he makes me do. So firstly, if you look at my face, you got to understand something. I have what is medically called RAF, R-A-F. It means resting asshole face. So if I don't smile, I basically look like an asshole, right? Which is why when I'm running around the hub, you guys stop me like, Vishen, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm really happy inside. Well, why are you asking me if it's okay? I'm thrilled. I had 91 happy moments, but my face just doesn't show it. It was just the way I was born. I blame my dad. He's sitting right here, right? In a good way, in a good way. So what I got to do, so what Barry made me do is he literally does this, and you guys can try this as well. You buy these tiny, cheap IKEA mirrors, and you put them all around your house, and every time you see your reflection in the IKEA mirror, you got to force a smile. So I'll be working on my webcam, talking to my team, and then I notice the mirror, and I don't want my team to see me like do this, so I suddenly like turn off the camera, and then I go back to my team. So and then he makes you log the number of smiles every single day, right? So that's harder for me. I think I hit 5, and that was a good day. But look, I'm smiling inside. So remember, live in discipline, and to really echo this idea that we need to love our life for good or for bad. We need to love our life, whether it's a Kensho moment or a Satori moment. Let's bring up the name we all associate with the idea of loving our life, Niraj Naik.
Well, you know the lyrics to this song, don't you? Are we going to play it? Are we going to all get up first? Yes, let's do it. All right, let's rock it. Loud. Sound engineers, turn it up. All right. Woo! All right. Ready? I love my life.
I love my life.
What?
I love my life.
What?
I love my life. I love my life.
What?
I love my life.
What?
I love my life.
What?
I love my life.
That's right.
I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. That's right. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. That's right. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life.
Let's wrap this up.
I love my life. 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 That's right. I love my life. I love my life. That's right. I love my life. I love my life. That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I love it. I love
Inspiration. Visualize right now a moment that made you feel truly grateful. with me? Send the energy up. Make that moment of great inspiration right now, here and now.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah. I love my life. All right, now one more time. Now breathe in. Send the energy up. And all together, think together as one. What do you love? Who do you love? Become one with that feeling of love. Release with the tone. Yes. I love you all. I love you, Vision. I love you, Mindvalley. You are amazing. Incredible. Yeah.
Thank you, Niraj. So you got letter number 2, live in discipline. And hopefully, as you guys were doing that, you were also reflecting on precious moments, incredible moments of connection, of joy, of bliss at Mindvalley University. And guess what? It ain't over yet. There's still one more amazing party tomorrow. All of you guys are going to be there. And then tonight, you guys are probably going to need a break from dancing because of the closing ceremony, because there's going to be a lot more dancing coming up. Trust me on this one. But you might want to, you're going to be connecting with people over dinner, over beautiful conversations, and many people are going to be staying back on Sunday. So there's going to be lots of things happening on Sunday as well. So let's get to letter number 3. Letter number 3 is really easy. It's always forgive. I spoke a lot about forgiveness at my last presentation. Forgiveness is a superpower. It is about removing all negativity, all judgment, all charges we have towards other people, but also towards the younger, less aware version of ourselves that may have made mistakes in the past. To root in this idea of forgiveness, we have another special tribe member that I selected to share with us a song that she wrote about forgiveness. Please welcome on stage, Adora.
If you know the chorus, sing it.
You ready for some Jandy?
You fell into a pit so dark that nobody could understand. Content with despair, cause they moved on and you still feel the same. Close your eyes, your words, your love, you push them all away. Till till something cracks and ignites the fire that transforms you through all the pain. Emerging for a brighter day, thinking there's got to be a better way. I don't know where to start, but I can't be stuck no more. So I release, let go, stop holding me back. Release, let go, stop holding me back. Release, let go, stop holding me back. You're holding me back, but I'll forgive you. For myself, 'cause I'll forgive you, I'll forgive you. For myself, 'cause I'll forgive you, I'll forgive you. For myself. Stand up if you feel it. They laughed about your dreams at times. You couldn't walk away. Clipped your wings when you were strong, 'cause they were too afraid. Confused about money, life, and work when desire calls your name. But shift your intentions to life and the bad things start to fade. Oh, emerging from a brighter day, thinking there's got to be a better way. I don't know where to start, but I won't be stuck no more. So I release, let go, no holding me back. Release, let go, no holding me back. Release, let go, no holding me back. You're holding me back, what? But I forgive you. For myself, 'cause I forgive you, I forgive you. For myself, 'cause I forgive you, I forgive you. For myself. Release, let go, there's no going back. Release, let go, there's no going back. Release, let go, there's no going back. There's no going back. There's no going back. No. No going back, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Adora.
Thank you.
What an amazing woman. So you got the idea of building community for unity, discipline, forgiveness. The fourth idea is something really important. Remember, the first three are all about present state. The next three, if you guys know the sixth phase, are all about your future. And this is where it's so important for you to envision your future. There's an exercise I want all of you guys to do when you get out of Mindvalley University. You see, at Mindvalley University, one of the things we're looking at doing with you is expanding your idea of what is possible for your life by introducing you to new teachers in human potential. You suddenly, if you're just the type of person who believes in only optimizing the human body, you suddenly learn about masculine, feminine energy. You learn about energy medicine from people like Donna and David Eden. You learn new ways to grow yourself. And this is why it's so important that after you're done with Mindvalley University, you go back to your life book and you remap and rethink the visions you have in all the categories of your life book. Now, many of you already know what life book is, so I don't have to introduce it. It is a concept created by John and Missy Butcher, where you go really deep into these 12 categories of life, and you create a magical life that unites all categories. In each category, you think about your vision, you think about your strategy, you think about why this category is important, and you think about your beliefs. What are the limiting beliefs that you have in this category? Now, as you go through these 4 questions for each of these categories, what you're going to find is that those 4 questions how you respond to them are going to change. From listening to Lorenzo and Ronan, your beliefs about health, outdated concept called aging, that might completely shatter. You will learn new strategies for health, new ways of working out in the gym. You want to put that down. You gain new visions of what you can do with your body. You might want to put that down. And you gain a new why because of how Ronan or Lorenzo told you what you can do with a more healthier body. Now imagine doing that for everything else. From teachers like Sheila Kelly, you gain new visions for what you want to do with expressing yourself in your love life and in intimacy. From teachers like Sean Wells, you learn about what you want to do in terms of supplementation to boost your cognition, which is your intellectual life, or boost your health and wellness. From Donna and David Eden, you gain new visions for what you want to do with your spiritual life. From Juanpa and Reagan and what you learned about manifesting, you may completely expand your possibility zone of what you can pull into your life. This is why you want to do Lifebook. Okay, so that's the lesson part. Eric yesterday, where is Eric? Eric yesterday made us all do an exercise where we had to share something really embarrassing. And I want to share probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, and it has to do with Lifebook. And it almost caused Lifebook to never be part of Mindvalley. So Jeffrey Perlman is sitting in the audience. Jeffrey is a close friend of me and John Butcher. Jeffrey, are you filming this? Because I want John to actually hear this, because I've never shared this even with John. But now that we officially have a launch for Lifebook, we officially have a partnership happening, I can now share this story publicly without ruining this entire business. So all of you here know who John and Missy Butcher are, right? They even took part in Mindvalley University the last time it was here in Tallinn. Their kids were in the kids program. In fact, John's son is here. Justin, are you here? Are you in the audience? If you want, just stand up. But John actually has his son enrolled in Mindvalley University this year. He couldn't come because he and Missy are now living in Hawaii, really long travel. So John and Missy Butcher have one of the most amazing homes in America. In the late 90s, Oprah brought Missy and John's daughter on set to discuss their home. It was one of the first smart homes in America. This place is gorgeous. It is one of the most amazing places to live in, right, Jeffrey? You've been there. Anyone else seen that home in the Lifebook videos? So what is the worst possible thing you can do if you go into a home that is that beautiful, that stunning, and that luxurious? What is the worst possible thing? Think about it, guys. What? How about peeing on the floor? Now I don't mean your dog pees on the floor. I mean you pee on the floor. Okay, so this is what happens. Okay, so John, I love you, but your taste in colors is really kind of strange. He loves black and red. So the entire home is decorated in sensual shades of black and red. Because, you know, John and Missy, they have a pretty, sensual life. Lifebook, the logo is black and red. So in one of the very first meetings with Lifebook, I go to that home. I'm sitting there with John and Missy. We are sketching out the terms of how we're going to take Lifebook and tie it together with Mindvalley and build this massive global company. And after 2 hours of brainstorming, I decide I need to go pee. So I go to John's bathroom, and what happens is, his house is so advanced, I can't find the light switch. So I'm banging on the walls, I can't find the light switch. Now I go to this bathroom, and it is the coolest bathroom. There's candlelight, it's not bright glaring light, it's super sensual light. It's a bathroom you want to have sex in, you know? And then his toilet bowls are not white porcelain like normal people have. They are black. They are black porcelain. So I unzip my pants, and I start to pee, and I'm just looking at all of the surroundings and enjoying the bathroom. He has stacks of books on the floor, literally stacks of books on the floor. And all of a sudden, I feel that my feet are getting wet. So I'm like, what's going on? So I look down, and I've forgotten to raise the toilet bowl lid. The lid is actually shut. I'm peeing on the lid. It is falling off the sides, and the entire bathroom floor is covered in my pee. And I'm like, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. What do I do? What do I do? And now, there's supposed to be a meeting. They're all waiting for me. but I can't just walk out. I mean, my feet are drenched in my own urine. The floor is covered. And so, yeah, I peed on John Butcher's floor. Now, what I had to do then is I had to take roll after roll after roll after roll of toilet paper. I had to clean everything in the bathroom. Then I had to, like, use all his hand soap the entire floors. At a certain point, I was about to run out of toilet paper. I was looking at the books he had on the ground. And I was thinking, fortunately the books were like on raised shelf. I was thinking about, well, what if I just rip off random pages? I'm sure no one actually reads these books, right? And in the end, I had to clean up the entire bathroom. I came out, I think, 30 minutes later. John is like, Vishen, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. You know, American Airlines. The food really, really, really sucks. I've never shared that story with anyone, with absolutely anyone, till Eric Edmeades made me share it. So yeah, do Lifebook. And someday you might have a floor I might pee on. So while you're going to be writing down, we want to give you actually some space to really reflect and think about a few of the goals in your life that maybe you want to expand upon. It could be in any of these categories, so we're going to put these category map back up. Think about maybe a couple of goals in your life that you've had before that maybe you want to stretch. Maybe you want to change your definition of what it means to be a parent. Maybe you want to expand your definition of a healthy body. Maybe you want to expand your definition of how you want to truly experience and live in the world. Maybe you want to change jobs, maybe change cities, maybe change countries. Maybe you want to change your definition of who you want to attract in your relationships. We want to give you a few minutes to carefully reflect on what you've learned from each other here and expand some of those goals. So take out a journal, take out a notepad, and to help you do this, I've invited a tribe member called Fabian with a lovely voice. She sounds like an angel, and she's going to elevate you to a blissful state to rethink your goals. Fabian?
Is Charlie here from Lucid Dreaming? Somebody needs to pinch me right now because, is this real? Okay. Hi everybody, so thank you Vishen. What? Vishen just introduced me. Okay. Where is Eric? Because you know, he spoke about the 0 to 100 thing. Oh, I thought I was a 10, but when I got here, I'm like, I don't know, 70? Luckily, I didn't eat breakfast today because I was like, I don't want to be known as the girl who throws up on Vishen. Okay? Okay. Give me a minute because I'm doing something crazy here. So can I just tell quickly that I'm an English teacher? And yes, thank you. My own company. Woo! And so when I was 15 years old, my mom put me in a music school because she was like, you know, I think you can sing. And I was like, okay, let's go, you know. And so, my singing teacher, he was very nice. He was my supporter. He called me stupid. And then the head of the school, who was the theory teacher, how many of you here like theory teachers? Really? Yeah. Okay. Vishen's like, sing. Okay, I'm going to sing. So he said I would never be a singer, so here I am to sing. Thank you. And I hope this helps you to think about your life and it fills your heart with love.
Grazia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus et benedicta fructus, fructus ventris su. Sancta Maria, Sancta Maria, Maria, ora pro nobis, nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
Wasn't she amazing?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Vision. This week has changed my life. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who do I give this microphone to? Yes.
So remember, if you get a chance this weekend or maybe later today, sit down with these and capture the expanded goals while you're in this elevated state. It's going to make a difference. When you go back to your place where maybe you're from or your regular job, things may shrink again. You don't want to let that happen. So while you're in this elevated state of energy, make sure you write down a couple of things that you can later go and put in your life book. Now, the next tip, the next letter is basically this. Step into your day with confidence. Confidence you don't often even really have to know what's going to happen. You can simply act like it's going to happen. Act like your day is going to be good. You guys want to hear another really funny story? Yeah. Okay, it's, thank God there are no kids in this room. Okay, so I went to school at the University of Michigan. Anyone else here from the University of Michigan? Okay, so were you guys in Michigan in the 1990s? 2000, okay, so you're way younger than me. So in the 1990s, at the University of Michigan, they had this crazy event called the Naked Mile. Basically, the crew team, which is the rowers, now these were like super tall guys, they were athletes, and they would row in competitive rowing spots like across the United States. So they had a tradition where on graduation day, the entire crew team, they were mostly seniors, would take off all their clothes, and in the middle of May, it was around May 18 in Michigan, so there's snow all the way in the ground, everywhere, they would run in minus 10-degree weather in the snow for 1 mile around the university. And it became known as the Naked Mile. And then after the second year, after the crew team would run, random seniors would run behind them. And eventually 5,000 seniors, the university was big, 40,000 students, 5,000 seniors, about half the senior class would partake in this Naked Mile. So I wasn't even a senior, but what happened was I happened to be a junior, which is year 2, and I lived with a guy called Eric. And Eric was just the most confident guy I know. His grades sucked. But he just believed he could do anything. So one day, Eric convinces me to take part in the Naked Mile. Now, we are juniors. We're not even technically supposed to be there. It's a year 4 thing. And so we drive up in my old beat-up Mercury Sable. We park at the end of the mile. And then we put on like little gym shorts, like a little t-shirt, and we decide to run through the cold with a backpack, with a backpack with my car keys in the backpack, all the way to the start of the hill where the mile is about to start. And as we get there, we see that people have already started running. So me and Eric, we take everything off. We are completely stark naked. All our clothes are in a backpack, and we start running with everyone else. And by the way, there are 5,000 people running, but there are 20,000 people on the sides. 20,000 people over 1 mile just cheering you on. So as we start running, we notice that the group of people running is really small. It's just 12 guys. And we realized we got there too early. That was the crew team. So these were the athletes. Everyone else, the other 5,000 people, hadn't even started yet. But we were already in the midst of it, completely naked. 20,000 people on the side, and me and Eric were not very tall guys, but here were these magnificent specimens of athletes with amazing bodies. And all of a sudden, I start lagging behind. So now, all of these other 12 guys are well ahead. Eric is a bit of an athlete, so he's well ahead, and I'm like lagging behind, completely naked, with 20,000 people watching me. And so at this point, the only thing going through my head is, must not faint, penis showing. Because I was paralyzed with fear that I was going to collapse in the snow and be wheeled off the hospital buck naked, right, with my dick frozen. So I ran as fast as I could. And I'm not an athlete, I wasn't a runner, but somehow I actually kept up with the crew team. Right? I kept up with the crew team because I didn't want to be the sole naked person running solo. So finally, I get to the end of the mile, and I realized that as I was running, some wise ass had unzipped my backpack, and everything had fallen out. I'd lost my car keys, I'd lost my clothes. I get to the end of the mile with nothing more than an H&M underwear in my bag. And I couldn't even get into my car, where I had backup clothes. That was the most humiliating day of my life because I was almost dying wearing underwear, minus 10-degree weather, and I had to go up to a local Michigan cop and ask him if he would jimmy my lock so that I could get my clothes and my car keys and drive home. That naked mile, though, I learned a really important lesson. I ran at the same pace of all of these elite athletes. Right? And I still had the most amazing time of my life. I never knew I could complete a mile that quickly with no clothes on. And so when you approach things with confidence, when you approach something with just, I'm just going to do it, very often, even if you don't do it perfectly, right, there's still going to be an amazing thing at the end. You're still going to, you may come on stage like Fabian did, and you may be nervous, you may cry, but she's going to have a memory that's going to last forever. And so, as Eric says, right, when you're asked to get on stage, when you're asked to volunteer, just do it. The people here are so safe. No one is going to hurl tomatoes at you. People did hurl tomatoes at the Naked Mile runners, though. Like, college kids can be cruel, but not here at Mindvalley University. So when you approach something by just diving in, often amazing things happen. I reran the Naked Mile in year 3. I reran it in year 4. In year 4, it got really bad because French and German pornography crews would come and film and then sell the footage online, and then the police basically shut everything down. So by 2000, those of you who graduated in university by 2000, the tradition was no longer there. Oh, you were doing it illegally, right? Did you run? Yeah. And, but still, it was such an amazing experience. So what I want to do right now is put you guys in a state of like absolute, like crazy rock star confidence. We have a tradition here at Mindvalley University inspired by Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury was basically, did you know he was a baggage handler at Heathrow? Literally a baggage handler at Heathrow. But because he just, and he had this weird deformity of his teeth. He had extra wisdom teeth, so he had these big bulging teeth. People considered him ugly. He was also ethnic. He was from Pakistan. He wasn't like native British. He had all of these things lined against him. But he still became one of the greatest rock stars of our era. And so he wrote a song called Bohemian Rhapsody, which some people say is the greatest musical song in history. And at Mindvalley University, we have a tradition of singing Bohemian Rhapsody together on the last day. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in a special way, okay, guys? This is what's gonna happen. I want you guys to all channel your inner Freddie Mercury, channel that confidence. Like no matter where you are in your life right now, just pretend you're a fucking super confident rock star. I'm gonna divide the group into two. This is the left, this is the right. How many of you guys have done this before? Raise your hands. Okay, so most of you have not done it. Even better. I'm gonna have so much fun with you guys. Okay, so basically for this to work, we're gonna be playing the lyrics on the screen, and when I raise this hand, everyone in this part of the audience is going to stand. When I move my hand down, you're going to sit, okay? When I raise this hand, everyone in this part of the audience is going to stand. When I move my hand down, you're going to sit. Got it? Let's practice, okay? So I'm going to make sure you guys are paying attention, all right? Awesome. Now, if you have difficulties with your leg, it's okay. You can stay seated. You can use your hands, okay? Good people, this is awesome. Yes, you guys are so trainable. See, a little bit slow, a little bit slow. You gotta watch the hand, not my head, not my head. Amazing. See, some of you sat. No, watch the hand. You know which hand is yours, okay? So I think you guys got this. All right, ready to begin? Now, one more thing. I did ask you all to bring sunglasses. Sunglasses, okay? Rockstar vibe. Everybody wears sunglasses. The visuals, the photography is going to be amazing. Camera people, don't be wimps. Feel free to get behind the stage. Like, get in my face. Okay? Now, we are now about to begin. And if you know the lyrics are going to be on the screen. I want you to sing with me. Okay? All right, guys, let's have everyone take a seat. You're going to need to be seated for this. I see some parents are bringing in their kids. That's perfectly okay. Kids can participate in this. But the kids need sunglasses. All right? 1, 2, 3. Could we play the music, please?
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. Easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, to me. Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. My time has come, sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go, gotta leave you all behind.
you do the fandango. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me.
You guys want to do it again? Okay, we do it again. Okay. We do it again. That first time, you guys did like a 4 out of 10. Now we go for a full-on 10. What happened was, the Mindvalley authors were supposed to come on stage and jam with me. I accidentally hit the wrong button. But remember, universe was giving us a sign. We can channel our Freddie Mercury's even better. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Thank God, Walford gave me endurance. Ready?
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me.
Use your hands.
Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters.
Woo!
Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, wind blows portmanteau of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me.
Thank you, everyone. Can I just have the Mindvalley authors on stage, please? Just Mindvalley authors, stay on stage. Thank you so much, guys. Whew. Yeah, speakers and authors. Hey. These are the guys that delivered so much and put so much energy in getting wisdom and new ideas out to you. Before we quickly go on to the next session, I just want to get like maybe 2 or 3 of you, if you guys want to say a couple of words, because I'm so grateful to you guys for all being here. Anybody want to just, yeah.
Can we give this man a big clap? Amazing. Stand up, let's clap for him. Mindvalley is a movement. Mindvalley is taking over the world. Mindvalley is changing people's lives from different, better, more magical. Aren't you glad you're part of the family? Clap your hands.
I want to honor everyone who showed up here today and stepped into their best self. You guys are amazing. So give yourself a round of applause. And to Vishen, I want to thank you for creating this incredible thing called Mindvalley. Such an amazing human, a change maker, right?
Thank you, guys. Let's do a quick photo with all of the authors and our sunglasses on and our sexy shades. Eric has his old man shades, but we'll let it slide. All right. Thank you, Gilberto. I so appreciate this, folks, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, all of you. So, Now that we caught a breath, the closing lines of Bohemian Rhapsody, I rewrote it to maybe help capture in some of the messages we have heard so far. Any way the wind blows, the most important thing is to love yourself, envision your future, and live in discipline. And before we come to the closing, or the close of the closing, because I know this is a closing that's really going long, right? But you guys doing okay? The final piece of advice. And this piece of advice is something I want you to take with you as you go back into the world. Why am I still wearing shades? So, several years ago, when I was going through a moment of intense stress, I happened to have a meeting with Sri Kumar Rao. You guys all loved Sri Kumar's talk earlier this week? And we were actually having a business discussion. I was about to interview him for a podcast or something, I forget. And the idea was to discuss what was going to happen on that podcast. But from the sound of my voice, Sri Kumar could tell that something was not right. That stress levels were up, that there was a bit of nervousness. And what he didn't know is that we were really going through hard times at that particular point. It must have been 2014, 2015. So Sri Kumar paused the meeting and he said, Vishen, may I read you a poem from Rumi? At that point, I wasn't even really a Rumi fan. But this poem changed my life because there's so much deep truth in it. And I want to share that poem with you. Is that okay? Yes. And this poem relates to what we're going to talk about in this key idea number 6, that you are supported. Now, I'm not talking about just support from your community. I believe that we have unseen helpers, we have spirit, we have guides, whatever you want to call them, but we fail to communicate with them or talk to them as much as we should. Now, the poem goes like this. The beautiful thing about Rumi's poems is that because he passed away 700 years ago, you can interpret this in any way you want. But let me share with you how I interpret it. When I run after what I think I want, my days are a furnace of stress and anxiety. If I sit in my own place of patience, what I need flows to me and without pain. From this I understand that what I want also wants me, is looking for me and attracting me. There's a great secret here for anyone who can grasp it. Look at the first line. When I run after what I think I want, so many of us are trained to think that we need certain things. Media, advertising, we're bombarded by 3,000 messages a day, if you live in the United States, on things that you need to want. But what if that really isn't the point? So I used to be really unhappy because I wanted to be a New York Times bestselling author. And then that happened to me. Then I was hanging out with my friend Mark Hyman, and he told me he had 10 New York Times bestsellers. All of a sudden, I felt unhappy. I needed more New York Times bestsellers. So I wrote a second bestseller. And then Mark told me he's at 14. I'm like, damn it. So I wrote my third book. And I realized, though, all I was doing was setting myself up. I didn't really need a New York Times bestseller. Like, one is enough. I have a book that's a legacy that maybe my kids will read. Right, Eve? Yay. But I didn't have to go for 14. That's an example of falling into this trap where when you run after what you think you want, your days are a furnace of stress and anxiety. And so what I started doing was I started sitting in my own place of patience. What I need flows to me and without any pain. By listening within, by tapping into intuition, your true needs come. Your true desires emerge. Michael Beckwith calls this mature wanting versus immature wanting. Immature wanting is, you see this hot new car on television, you want that. Mature wanting is you sit in your place of stillness and you realize maybe there's a calling for you to move to a different city. Maybe there's a calling for you to be with someone or to not be with someone. Maybe there's a calling for you to be a father or a mother. That's mature wanting. It's not coming from anything the media will tell you. It's coming from that place of stillness. And when you sit in that place of patience, what you need flows to you and without any pain. And this is the key line from Rumi. From this I understand that what I want also wants me, is looking for me and attracting me. That city that you're meant to move to is looking for you. That child that you're meant to give birth to is looking for you. I remembered interviewing Matthew McConaughey once, and he had a really interesting concept on goals. He says, the target attracts the arrow. In other words, there is a goal already there for you. There's a target at a deep soul level that you're meant to hit, and that target is already pulling you. But if you can just stay with that pull, stay with that tension, stay with that target, and not get distracted by what you think you want, your life becomes so much easier. And that is the great secret. So what did I learn from that when Rao told me this? He said, Vishen, relax. All of those things that are stressing you out, you don't actually need. I was trying to start other companies because I thought, just having a meditation company isn't really cool enough. I was trying to get a book out because I thought I needed that to actually believe in myself, to feel I was worthy of a teacher. And when I shifted that, everything that I was meant to do just happened. Mindvalley University makes no business sense. It literally makes no business sense. I get distracted from building a major business for these 3 weeks of beautiful transformation with you guys. If we had investors, they would probably say, Vishen, what the hell are you doing? But this is one of those things which, when I sit in my own place of patience, it pulls me. Do you know Mindvalley University is less than 1% of Mindvalley revenue, less than 1%. And so the amount of time we spend on it doesn't make logical business sense. But my heart, my intuition says, this is where I need to serve. So what is that for you? What we're going to do next when we wrap up is an exercise with Christina. You're just going to pretend. You don't have to believe in angels or spirit or that there's a universe whispering to you on who you ought to be or what you ought to want. But we're going to do a little exercise that Christina did at A-Fest, and it was the highest rated event at A-Fest. It's called Whispers. We're going to pretend to be each other's angels. Christina's going to explain, okay, a little bit later, right? Christina, are you here? Awesome. So let's do a quick recap. Community matters. Live in discipline. Remember to forgive others and yourself. Envision your future from this new place in which you've just come out of. Step into your day with confidence. Say yes. And remember, you are supported, not just by your physical friends and allies, but by that which you cannot see. At one of the best talks ever I heard at Mindvalley, Michael Beckwith shared a story of how he was swimming in Costa Rica, and at a certain point, a riptide pulled him. And he was a man in his late 60s, and he thought, this is it. He was struggling and couldn't get out. And all of a sudden, he screamed out, help me. And then he felt a wave come, and then a second wave, and then a third wave, and he made it to shore. And later, a couple of weeks later, he was sitting with a friend of his who was an intuitive, and the friend said, and he explained to this friend this weird situation, right? He felt he was going to die, he came to peace with it, and then he suddenly felt he needed to ask for help, and he said, help me. And the intuit said, well, when I look at what was going on, there was something that was pulling you to shore, and that thing had had given you 3 big pulls. And Beckwith goes, yeah, there were 3 waves. And then Beckwith's thought immediately at that point was a bit of frustration. He's like, well, if there was this force supporting me, why did it let me get pulled out in the first place? Why didn't it jump in earlier? And at that point, he said he felt an insight come to him. And the insight was, because you didn't ask. We're not allowed to interfere unless you ask. And I learned something really valuable from that talk. Ask. Now, if I'm having a sleepless night, I ask my guides, help me get to bed because I have this important thing I have to do tomorrow. If I'm feeling pressured at work, I ask my guides, can you help me overcome this obstacle? And I know talking about spirit, angels, higher beings, it's not the coolest thing in the personal growth space, but I can tell you it's the most powerful thing. And those of you who have felt touched by it will probably agree. The message I have for you guys is, remember, you have unseen supporters all around you. As I've grown deeper into my spirituality, I've learned to be able to see that. When I look at close friends, I can see their supporters, and they're always there. And all of you have that too. My request to you is start communicating with them, okay? You have 2 communities. You have a physical community, but you also have an unseen community that has your back always. And you never have to be afraid or scared or lonely again. So, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being part of this beautiful dream. Thank you. Thank you, Mindvalley community. And now, I want to bring up a very special lady, Christina, who is going to lead you to a final closing exercise. Angel Whispers.
Thank you, Vishen. I actually would need the chairs removed, and we initially planned to make a little break, but we won't do the break. Do you think we can figure out how to remove these chairs without disrupting the flow too much? So maybe half of you will stay in places, and the other half will take 2 chairs and move them to the closest wall. You can also remove your...
I forgot something. Laura just gave us some additional instructions. We are... Jason, because you're the actual host, do you want to come up?
I'd be happy to step in and see if I can help a little bit.
So slight change of plans. We have a little bit of a surprise for you, okay?
Yeah.
Nothing bad.
Actually, for now, Christina, if you want, you can go take a seat and relax and get in touch with all the people that you're going to be bringing into the room, you know, in Spirit Land, because there's a 3-hour time difference, so they may not be awake yet. You want to just get it settled now. So something we have very special coming up right now. See, I had the beautiful honor of ruining the surprise. Vishen had the beautiful honor of forgetting the surprise. So it all works out in the end, V. So we are going to bring somebody really special to the stage right now, an aerialist, a contortionist, somebody who performs all over the world, Hong Kong, New York, just all over the place. And she is somebody who uses her performance and her body to show the limitless potential that we have as humans. And I'm really, really excited to see her do her thing live. So please give a huge Mindvalley welcome to Lynn.
Singing that song
y'all give it up. Give it up for Lynn. I'm just so honored. You really elevated my choreography. I was just like, the way you took what I did and took it to a new level, I'm just so impressed. Thank you for honoring my hard work in life. By the way, Lynn is a part of the tribe. She's been here the entire 3 weeks just hanging out, and she's a part of like the whole crew. So I'm sure you'll see her at the party. I don't know if I would ask her to dance. I feel like I would pull something, so I'm gonna stay away. Okay, so we are going to go on a short break, but first we have a couple of announcements. So let's talk about tomorrow. Anybody excited about the closing party? I know it's bittersweet, but it's going to be sick. But first, there's something else actually going on tomorrow. So we're doing a Mindvalley Youth Day, which is going to be amazing. This is a free event that's tomorrow for local youth, refugees from Ukraine, and young people attending Mindvalley University, 14 to 25 years old. And look at the speaker lineup that we have here. So if this is something you want to be a part of and you want to attend, you can RSVP there, mindvalley.com/youth day, or youth day if you want to. The closing party is going to be effing epic. If you think the parties so far have been amazing, those have been like a 4 compared to what you're going to see at the closing party here. So it's the Elements of Life closing party, literally going to be at the cruise ship terminal, as you see in the picture there. And here's the thing, guys. If you don't have like a full-on crazy costume, don't stress out. If you have a great costume, bring it. But really what we want you to do is pick one of the elements and at least come and be colorful, right? Wear some color that you really feel embodies you, right? You're the essence of who you are. So you don't have to have a crazy costume, but dress here, dress up, do some colors and some fun stuff. It'll be great, I promise. We have this incredible guy. Who has seen him perform already? So I spent the better part of 20 minutes just trying to figure out how to say his name. So I'm going to say that we have Nip. Where are my Estonians? Yeah. Oh, wow, I know that look. My Jewish mother gives me that look all the time. That was a look of disappointment. So he's going to be performing live at the party, so definitely come for that. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Now, a few things to know about the party. It can be a little hard to find, which is funny that a cruise ship terminal would be hard to find. It's fucking cruise ship terminal. But it is right by where we had the Flame Festival on the 15th. So if you were there for that, it's right by that. Bring a card for drinks and food. We're gonna have the dumpling truck there, and it's gonna be indoors, so you don't have to worry about like high heels and all this other stuff. I know my man, he's like, yes, no high heels. Yeah, finally. Good. Oh, the dumplings. Good to know where our priorities are. Final reminders. Lost and Found. Please pick up your stuff from Lost and Found. We have a ton of stuff in Lost and Found, and if you don't go pick it up, I'm going shopping. So please make sure you do that. I'm actually very disappointed. We don't have any slides about people picking up their kids. If you were here on the first day when I hosted, I always say I love those slides when we tell people don't forget to pick up your kids. But I guess now everybody knows they're supposed to pick up their kids. The tribe events are actually still going to be going on, even though Mindvalley University officially closes at the party tomorrow. There's still stuff going on over the weekend and next week, so definitely go into the app and you can see all the things that are there. And of course, if you're going to post about anything, make sure you tag Mindvalley. Use the hashtag Mindvalley University 2022. And now we are going to take a quick break. Make sure you take all your belongings with you because we're going to be clearing out the chairs. And when we come back, we are going to have an amazing exercise with Christina. So we'll see you guys very, very shortly. Thank you guys so much.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my seat.
God. Hi, get in the seminar room. I'm just up here until everybody gets their butt back in the seminar room. So. First of all, I love that song, even though I've heard it a billion times. We have officially purchased Justin Timberlake a new Bentley with as many times as we played that song. Okay, so have everybody settle for a minute? Shh. That worked for the first freaking time in 3 weeks, okay. So I'm gonna bring somebody very special to the stage right now to do something very special with all of us. Christina, will you please come to the stage?
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for this wonderful welcome back. And take two. I'm here again. No chairs, though. So I want to ask you first, we'll do one logistical thing, and then we'll go into the exercise. If you guys don't mind to close the doors at the back so that we have the contained space. So the logistical thing, I want you to find a partner. You can grab one person, one. Yeah. And decide, if you don't have a partner, you can decide without a partner. Decide who's going to be an angel. I said find a partner, not talk to a partner. Decide who is going to be an angel and who is going to be a human. So I assume it's a very simple task. Please, guys, I need you to be quiet. I want all the angels lift their hand up and say, whoa. Okay, good. Put your hand down. Now I want all the humans to lift up their other hand and say, meow. Good. Okay, we're done. So since you are comfortable, you can take a seat. It's fine. On the floor, I know. Vision has made you get up and down. If you want to stand, it's fine as well. But I want you to close your eyes now. Close your eyes. I'm the bearer of sobering news. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to relax your body. That's why maybe sitting is a little more comfortable. Take another deep breath. As you relax, remind yourself that you're in the safe place. That you're safe, everything is awesome. Take another deep breath. As you exhale, relax. Let go of all your worries, all your thoughts, well, if you can. And I said, I'm the bearer of sobering news. You know, this event is coming to an end. The party tomorrow will happen, it will be amazing. But there will come a day when you get back home. And you'll have a little bit of a hangover. Emotional hangover, right? I've been in personal growth for 20 years, and I know how it happens. We get really motivated. And we are really excited to go for our goals, but then this little doubt starts creeping in. Am I made for this? Can I do it? So I want you to take a deep breath, relax, and think, who are the people in your life who support you unconditionally? Through your highs, which is so easy, and through the times when you blunder, when you fail. And I want you to think of the one thing that you need to hear when you are in your low moment. Or maybe not. Think of this one thing. Maybe it is, I believe in you, I can see you, or I'm so grateful for you being in my life. Whatever it is, think of this one thought. It may be something simple. It may be, happy birthday. And now I want you to say it out loud. You don't need to say it very loud. You can whisper it, but I want your mouth to move and a little bit of a voice coming out. What is this one thing you need to hear from the person who's supposed to love and support you through everything? Say it now. Thank you. Now we're going to do an exercise. It's called Angel's Whispers. And I want everyone to stand up. We are not going to meditate. We're going to actually be moving around. And I want humans to keep your eyes closed. And angels can open your eyes. So humans are having their eyes closed. Angels are going to open their eyes. And I want angels to move around, look at the people who are with their eyes closed, walk up to them. Walk up to them. If somebody could walk up to me here, I need a little bit of a prop. Thank you, Eric. Walk up to them and whisper in their ear the one thing you think they need to hear. I believe in you. You give me strength. You can hug them if you feel comfortable. You don't have to. You don't even need to touch them, but it has to be a whisper. They're not to detect your voice, so it has to be a whisper. So if we can start, just find the people who have their eyes closed. Angels walk up to them and whisper the things that they need to hear. Maybe it is, I see you. I believe in you. I support you. You're beautiful. Your outer beauty reflects your genius inside. You're strong. You're the superstar. I see you. I believe in you. Thank you for being in my life. You're the joy in my life. You inspire me. You give me strength. I believe in your vision. You make my life beautiful. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you. Just thank you. I love you. I have your back. I will always be next to you. I can see you. You're so beautiful. You're so strong. You have a sexy ass. I really love you. Thank you for bringing joy in my life. Dear angels, you can listen to your heart. Your heart will tell you what the people need to hear, what the humans need to hear. Just listen and say the first thing that comes to your mind. You're the best thing in my life. You're a ray of sunshine for me. I can see your heart. I can see your brilliance. You're the best friend. You're the best lover. You're the best child. You're the best sister, the best brother, the best mother, the best dad. You're doing such a great job. Thank you. Thank you for being in my life. The world needs you. The world needs your genius. If you lose faith in you, I have faith in you for both of us. What you do matters. You matter. Your message matters. Your work matters. You're beautiful the way you are. You're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You're beautiful. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being in my life. I will always love you. I will always have your back because I believe in you. I want to ask angels to stop next to the human, say their last whispers, and I want everyone to close their eyes, take a deep breath, exhale, soak in the whispers, and we're going to do a little switch. Now the humans are going to reciprocate or retaliate. Angels are going to stay with their eyes closed and become human. And humans are going to open their eyes and become angels. And you know the drill. See the people with closed eyes, walk up to them. Listen to your heart and tell them what they need to hear. Something maybe that they don't hear from people that they depend on, whose support they depend on, but something they can hear from you. You can go ahead now. I see you. I feel you. I believe in you. You're the best thing that has happened to me. Thank you for being in my life. I believe in you. The world needs you. You matter. You are important. You mean so much to me. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for living with me at the same time, for gracing this world. Thank you for giving me permission to be me. Thank you for always having my back. Thank you for forgiving. Thank you for being my rock and my support. I believe in you. I can see the beauty in you. I can see your heart. I can see your soul. You're so beautiful. Not just inside. You're beautiful outside too. I love you the way you are. Your imperfections are beautiful. Your flaws make me valuable, make you valuable. Your mistakes make you unique, special. I love you. You're such a great human being. You inspire me. You give me wings. You give me strength. You make my life beautiful. Thank you. I'm so happy to have met you, to have you in my life. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. You hold this world together for me. You're my biggest support. You're awesome. You're a rock star. The world can't wait to see the real you. Thank you for inspiring me. I have your back. I'll hold your hand when you need. I'll believe in you when you don't believe in me. You can always turn to me in the darkest moments. I will always be there for you. Everything is going to be okay. I'm right here. I'm here with you. I love you. I love you. You have my love. You have my support. You have me. I'm here for you. I'm going to ask humans, angels, to stop, say their last whispers. And I want you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, relax. And soak in all the whispers that you heard. All the things that maybe you want to hear from people who are not ready to say them. Or maybe they don't know you need to hear them. Know that you can say to yourself, you can recreate these whispers, and you have these angels. These angels always in your life to support you, to say the things that you need to say, hear. You have a wonderful journey coming ahead of you, life. It might be not as exhilarating as an event, but the important thing is that you have all those angels in your life, no matter where you are. I know we're physically here right now with each other, but support can cross distances, time. And when you lose faith in you, you know that there are people, there are angels, there is this community, this family, who will come and tell you, I believe in you, what you do is important. I like to talk about a Masha. I have a Masha in my life whose most important job task is to tell me in the morning that I'm the superstar. I wish you all guys a Masha in your life, a person who will believe in you when you lose faith in you. And also wish you to embrace it, embrace you the way you are, and to stop trying to fix yourself. You're not broken. You're not wrong. You're not flawed. You're just human. And for a human to be better, all the human needs is to heal. And for that, all you need is love and support. So I want you to take a deep breath. As you exhale, relax. Relax your body physically. If you feel tension somewhere, just tell that part of your body to relax. When we relax physically, our emotions subside. I want you to take another deep breath as you exhale, relax, and take home wherever you're going for however long you need, all this love and support with you so that it helps you move on and be the best version of you. Thank you. When you open your eyes, you are welcome to hug each other, and we are done. Mindvalley University is closed. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Before we depart Kulturi Cartel and go back to prepare for tonight's dinners and tomorrow's parties, it's really important that we acknowledge some of the people working tirelessly behind the scenes to make all of this a reality. Please give a big round of applause to our technical team back there. And please, could I ask our photography team, our photographers and camera team, to come on stage so we can acknowledge you? Coming up, guys. These are the guys who have been working to get so much of our social media and our video storytelling out. You guys are going to see yourself in Instagram videos. And of course, Kirsty, our amazing photographer, she points the lens at you. Thank you, guys. One of the things that we do at Mindvalley is that at our events, we film you. We don't just point the cameras at the authors, we point the cameras at you. And what's going to happen is that all of you are going to get a link to a Google Photos album with thousands of photos of Mindvalley University, and you can download these photos and you can share them. The more you come to Mindvalley events, the more the Google Photo AI will recognize your face, and then the photos automatically get sent to you. So regulars, you sometimes will see that you'll get these updates from Google Photos automatically from facial recognition, recognizing you in the photos, okay? But all of you are going to get a Google Photo album with close to 10,000 photos. Now, the next group of people I want to acknowledge is the team that actually put this together, led by the amazing Laura Villep. Please give her a round of applause. And Tina Jurgens, who booked all our authors. Ola Abbas, who organizes all the amazing parties. And Kadi Oya, who is a key member of the team. Kadi had a little accident yesterday, but she's still here. Look at the camera, guys. So, Laura, would you like to say any closing words?
It's really hard to say anything at this moment. Thank you so much for being here with us, and huge thanks to this team of the most amazing people in the world. I love you.
Kadi, would you like to say anything, or Ola?
Well, I wish I could say that there's a cool reason why this happened, that I was doing something extreme like wakeboarding, but actually the reason was that I was just so excited to get to the hub, to be with you guys again. So yeah, yesterday I was just rushing here to do another day with all of you, so that's the beautiful result of it. So I'm gonna enjoy it knowing that it was because of the excitement that I got to spend the time with all of you and this amazing team here. Super, super grateful to you.
It has been an amazing journey to just be with people from all around the world, like coming from the east, the west, and the north and the south. It has been just an incredible journey to see you guys come here and give your all, be so engaged, so open-hearted, and really shower us with love. We received so much love throughout these weeks, everyone coming to us and saying thank you. So I really appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for allowing us to do this, and for you to also believe in us to provide the space for you, for your transformation. Thank you.
And finally, Tina.
I hope you guys enjoyed the program. Yeah? Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
So I just want to get a photo of the entire Mindvalley team. The team is 450 people, but we have a special edition of the team right here in Tallinn making this happen. If you're part of the Mindvalley team, come on stage, guys. Let's make 3 rows. Let's get a little team photo. And I'd love for you guys to express your appreciation for these amazing men and women from close to 60 countries that make Mindvalley run. And no matter how many times I bring them on stage, they always mess up the photo by not being able to form three simple lines. Okay, guys. First row, could we just have a couple of people kneeling? Second row, hunch over. Third row, stand up straight. Thank you. Do I need to put this on Airtable? Okay. Look at the camera. Look at Kirsty. And now,
Next, could we get the amazing volunteers who were helping out? Let's do a photo with the volunteers. We had 150 people helping us.
okay, Mindvalley team, you can make way. Let's get all our volunteers on stage. Laura?
Yes, we had 150 people helping us out during the event. So how many are here? Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's pose. 1, 2, 3. Vision on the photo, yes. Make way for Kirsty, the photographer. Thank you, guys. You were amazing.
Okay, now the best of all, you guys, okay? We're going to take a massive group photo, and I'm going to help coordinate it to the best of my human abilities, because this is typically the hardest thing I do as CEO of Mindvalley. Okay, so here's how we're going to do the group photo. Firstly, Laura, photographer, are we shooting from there or here? We are what? Around the stage and on the stage, okay? All right, so volunteers, you don't have to move, just stay where you are, okay? Now, if I could get, if you are over 5'11", please go all the way at the back, behind the volunteers, if you're over 5'11". Okay, now everyone else, if you can sit in the stage, that works. 178, okay. All right, now, we can have people sitting on the floor, don't worry. Everybody will be able to be seen because the photographer is going to be somewhere up there where the lights are. You're not going to be seen. Okay. Now I'm going to make my way to the front. Give me 1 second. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, that's looking pretty good. Pretty good. You there, smile more. Okay, I think we can see almost everyone. Almost everyone. Laura, Kadi, Ola, Tina, some of the key architects of Mindvalley University. We'd love to have you guys in front so we can actually have you. Mindvalley authors, I know even the tribe would love to have you in front because you touch their lives. So if you're a Mindvalley author, please come in front. Okay, Eric Edmeads, we'd love to have you in front. You're such a key part of our culture. Neelam Verma, please come in front. Jason Goldberg, phenomenal. Okay, we can see everyone. Okay, now, simple rule. We're going to count to 3. You're too much forward. Go to the back. We're going to count to 3. and then all of you try to keep your eyes open and smile, okay? At a certain point, the photographers are going to ask you to show emotion and put out your hands. Don't do this, you'll block the person behind you. Put your hands gently forward. Don't stab anyone at the back of the head. Gently forward, okay, guys? This is all we need to know. Where's Kirsty? Oh, up there. Kirsty, all good? The what? Squeeze in. Squeeze in. You have to move back. You have to move back. Okay. Yeah, squeeze in, guys. Goldberg, I'll come right in front of you. Squeeze in. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Could we swap? Could you go back? Mirel, could you, and Dragana, could you guys come forward? Okay. Yeah. Dragana, you're fine. Mirel, because you're smaller, could you come forward? Do you mind moving back? Okay, we're good. We're good. All good? Almost good? Okay. Hands forward, 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 not up, forward. Okay, guys, smile and hands forward, jazzy hands.
It might seem crazy.